Hello folks, Heretical Hermit here. Let me show you something. See this plant right here? That's called Halogeton. Species name is Halogeton glomeratus. It often grows right next to and with this other plant, which is called Russian thistle. Now, it's been a while since I've learned what the names of these plants were, and since then they've changed the name of this plant. The Latin name used to be Salsola kali, because they would burn the plant for salt, kali. In fact, it was used for making, I think it was called sodium carbonate, for making glass. Whereas this plant over here is considered an invasive weed. Both of them are actually in this area. Let me show you some more of it over here. Here's some more of the Halogeton. And as you can see, the seeds are just starting to come off of this plant. This one, same thing. You can see them all over the ground. You can see them right down here where the wind's blown it up under this one. This one's a little drier. The seeds will come off real nicely. And I've got it all over here. There's more of the Russian thistle along with the Halogeton down beneath. They often grow together, which makes picking one or the other a little difficult because of the thistles on the one. And so you got some here that is less well developed, still ripening, and right there nice and green and everything. And then some over here that is ready to pick. So what I intend to do today is harvest a bunch of this stuff right here, the Halogeton. There's a couple things that I want to harvest it for. I want to harvest a bunch of it for the seeds. They're tiny, like the size of mustard seeds. But if you look on Google Scholar, you'll find papers that have actually tested the contents of the oil of those seeds, and they're right on par with olive oil. So it can be used for cooking, making soap, or anything else that olive oil is used for. The plant itself is extremely interesting and can be a source of sodium oxalate. Now, that is sodium C2O4. That means it takes up twice as much CO2 as any other plant along with the sodium. And it's not a very competitive plant when there's a well-established native environment. But what it does is pull sodium up out of the soil. When it dies, the sodium is now on top of the soil. That kills off all the other plants around it. And then this can grow further. Well, sodium oxalate has its own little uses in chemistry and stuff, and so I want a bunch of it because it's easy to extract, but that also opens the route to opening up a new way of reinvigorating lands that have been taken over by this stuff. Simply harvest it. Wait till the seeds are ready and then pick as many of the seeds as you can, or the whole plant actually. Take the seeds off and then get your sodium oxalate out of there. You're taking sodium out of the soil, thus making it the soil more available for other plants to use. So my plan today is go harvest a big old bag of this and let it set and dry a little further and see how I can separate the seeds from the paper. Let me show you something interesting about this Halogeton that I mentioned before. It comes up later in the summer and it hogs all the water. That's one reason that ranchers and sheep herders hate it, besides the fact that it is poisonous to them in large amounts. Same with humans. It is edible in small amounts, does not taste all that great, and it's like anything, all things in moderation, because the sodium oxalate that is in these things will create calcium oxalate in your body, which is kidney stones. So very moderate, but it retains a lot of moisture even late into the season. It's early October right now, and as you can see, there's just a lot of moisture coming off on my hand as I crush it right here. There's enough you can use to actually wash your hands, and hunters actually do that a lot of times. Use this stuff to wash their hands with, or to wipe down their kill to get the dirt and stuff off of them as they're cleaning them. But something that most people don't realize, oxalic acid is used to remove rust stains from metal. It is used as a cleanser in hand cleaners. And if you've ever worked with diesel and then tried to get the crap off your hands with soap and water, you're going to have to wash your hands several times before you get that damn stench off of you. This stuff takes the stench out first time. Wash your hands in this stuff and you'll get rid of the diesel. It takes tar off your hands too. Really interesting stuff. Well, this is Heretical Hermit, and I'll catch you later. Hey folks, it's your favorite Heretical Hermit here, just to remind you that if you like seeing the content that I'm making and want to see more of it, all you got to do is like and subscribe. And always remember, may you never hunger, may you never thirst, and may peace be with you.